Den meeting of the day. So May the 4th be with you. We're focusing on some Star Wars activities and Star Wars crafts that you can do at home. With everybody being at home right now, one of the nice things that you can do is write letters and notes to family and friends. Email's good. Getting something in the mail that they can touch and feel to know that you're thinking about them is always a little bit special occasion as well. So I thought today we'd make you some May the 4th be with you cards. So we'll just do what you need for this exercise. You need some colored pencils, markers, something like that, a pencil, and an eraser, which is always really important, and some either if you got some note cards laying around, it can be easily used for this exercise. If you don't have that, then some standard white paper at home will be fantastic. So we'll start off by maybe learning how to draw one character. Now, most of the time when I draw a character, what I do is I typically do it in pencil, and then I'll draw it out afterwards. Today, I'm actually going to try to do it directly onto this piece of paper, and then my assistant's going to film this aspect of it. So it may be a little bit messy, but the fun thing about drawing and doing art and all that kind of stuff is that if you make a mistake, it doesn't really matter. This is all for fun. So let's take a look. So one of my favorite characters or creatures from the new Star Wars movie, it's the Porgs. You know, those little birds that are in the new Star Wars movie. So I thought we'll be able to take a draw of that. So first thing you need to do is to make a U, or an upside down U. Not too bad. Then what you're going to do is make one little space about further down, and you're going to draw a second U on that. Let's see if I can do it this way. Now, for on the sides where you have the hole on each side, should be about equal length. What you want to do is make a J. One J. And on the opposite side, you're going to do pretty close to exactly the same thing. It's actually turned out better than I thought it would by doing it upside down. All right, down at the bottom, you're going to make two parallel sets of parallel lines. The first one, you're going to come over here and then make a little W type thing. Let's see. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we need to go for the face. So you can see the wings and you can see its legs that turned out all right. We're going to try to make the eyes. So one circle, second circle. Now we'll get to coloring those in. For the nose, we just want two little dots right there. And for the mouth, there you go, an upside down U. Now the eye, what you want to do is color them in and then leave one bit of white in both eyes, about the same size. All right, so now the body looks fairly good, but we're missing a little bit in the coloring. So we're going to use a brown or orange, and then we're going to use there's an orange, and a gray. So the orange is going to come up with something like this. I always have to outline it first for me to be able to see where it goes. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. And then kind of go down. Just color this in. Again, the nice thing about doing this for friends and family, if it go over the line or something like that, it's all good because they're just going to be excited to get something in the mail. All right, then we switch over to a gray or a brown. What color did I get? I got a gray. So gray is what we'll go with today. And then color in the wings. Give it some gray feathers up on top too, so it gives us a little depth. And then the second wing. Ooh, forgot one major thing. I'll need that orange again. All right, so what you may want to do is just give it a little bit more depth, and then just give it a lighter version of the gray all the way down around the bottom. All right, what I forgot to do is I forgot to color in its legs. All right. Pretty. So when it's done, you're pretty much done with the card for the most part. But what you want to do is make sure, all right, not bad. All right, so what my earlier one done, what I did with my card is on the front of it, I put May the 4th be with you, put a little color and depth in there to the front, and then when we open it up, I put a little Porg in there. So create, write, and send, because everybody, especially right now, will love to get a little additional mail and a little warming, and what nicer way than to have the Porg or an R2D2 or something else like that. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful May the 4th. So May the 4th be with you. We'll see you at 5 o'clock.